Hey guys, this is Matthew, and just wanted to record this quick tutorial on installing a font. And so I love this project that I do every semester where I ask my design students to just identify and describe some everyday design objects. And so you can see in the preview that it looks like Futura, if you ask me. So everyday design of my student Davis has gone ahead and used a unique, sometimes kind of rare font. And so he did his due diligence. I just kind of want to show you here. He packaged the project just fine. And so if I click here on Davis's package folder through InDesign, Adobe InDesign, you can see that there's the primary InDesign document. And when he packaged it, it included all of the links or JPEGs that are associated with the design document that he put together for this brief, icebreaker sort of project. But more importantly, I think it's really important for folks to know that when you package a project either through InDesign or Adobe Illustrator, it also gives you any unique fonts that you might be using on your end. So that way, when I open it on my end or the packaged version, I have everything I need to make your file work successfully. And so if I unravel this folder right here, I can see there's Futura, and it looks like he used this other one, Adobe FNT 25. I'm not exactly sure what that is. So, but if I come back over here, actually, let's do it from here. There's the InDesign file right here. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to go ahead and launch my student's file. And it looks pretty good. I mean, everything is connecting here with these blue links, right? So InDesign, everything seems to be working just fine. By the way, Davis has a really beautiful, just incredible, aesthetic and way of working. So, this is very much like a Davis kind of layout, really simple, clear, very talented designer. But you can see here that this font is not currently loaded. And so I'm getting a notification in InDesign that this is being substituted. And so I'm going to close this out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here to Launchpad. And then I could kind of scroll through and look for this thing called Font Book. But instead of doing it the hard way, I'm going to do it the smarter way. And I'm just going to Google, or excuse me, search for font book. There it is right here. Click on it. This application is going to pop up. And all I need to do is open up my corresponding sort of Finder window where I have access to these two fonts. And then all I have to do is just simply drag them over. Okay. And here it's saying, okay, this is already an installed font, so we can skip that one. But anything that might be missing, it's loading up for me, okay? So let's try this again. There it goes. I think it wasn't working because I had this, or Davis rather, had this layer locked, and so it was unable to make the change. That was like a really interesting moment. So, but now you can see that this is working just fine. Okay. Phew. Yeah, you guys, I was a little worried there for a second. I wasn't sure why it wasn't working, but I figured it out. It's because this layer up here was locked. Okay. So yeah, that ends this tutorial. I think it's pretty handy. Remember, if you want to add a font in an Adobe application, it's really easy. You just use Font Book. And by the way, that font will now be available in Adobe Illustrator or a variety of different applications that I might be using on this computer. Okay. Thank you.